All right, welcome back, mates. Crypto Lovers Trading Group. Hope everybody's doing well. It is Tuesday, early evening. I want to complete the next part of the series we are talking about and have been talking about for the last about 2 or 3 weeks or so in this series, and that is the pattern correlations between the bull run in 2017 and what we're experiencing now in 2021, going into the end of the year close. Will there be a Thanksgiving, which most of you are well aware is coming up this week, in the next 2 days and celebrated here in the United States? And typically what we're looking for is an indication from the market. Will we get a Thanksgiving Day, post-Thanksgiving Day rally into 2022? And obviously when we do these kind of predictions, when we do this kind of analysis, we always want to go back because that's how you really use pattern analysis, is through technical analytics, things that are the same, things that may be different, right? Depending on the scenario. Obviously, we have a tremendous amount of adoption and acceptance at its highest level ever in the history of crypto going into 2022. Okay. What I mean by that is the landscape for crypto, when we look at 13, 15, 17, is nothing compared to what the footprint of crypto in terms of mass adoption, mass acceptance. Think about this: funds now, all this stuff that we have, usage, cities using and accepting Bitcoin, major retailers, Bitcoin ATMs, all that kind of stuff factors into adoption and acceptance, okay? We now have Coinbase as a publicly traded company. Coinbase, ginormous compared to where Coinbase was a few years ago, right? A lot more altcoins on the market than even 4 years ago, right? How our altcoins are actually coming to market is completely different than 4 years ago. In reality, you had ICOs, initial coin offerings, right, back in the day. Now we've got DEXs. We've got tons of different DeFi spaces and niches. We've got NFTs now, right? So all this plays into, okay, when we're looking at Bitcoin, because remember, we want to know what Bitcoin is going to do so we can correlate trade it on leverage with its correlated forks, right? That's where the money is. That's the super secret nobody wants to tell you. But if you look at the trading activity on the up and the down days in Bitcoin, you see a tremendous amount of action on the block in Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Gold, Bitcoin Silver, Bitcoin Cash ABC, same Ethereum Classic, same thing, okay? Because of that correlation factor, right? And so that's where you want to be able to set yourself up in 2022, okay, with how to trade, how to understand without ever having to trade Bitcoin at 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, right? $1,000 a token. You want to be able to trade, get more bang for your buck on leverage trading, right? In terms of capital entered into the trade on your forks that are going to move correlated in tandem with Bitcoin. And I say this again, and people sometimes are like, well, if Bitcoin goes to 100,000 and you believe Bitcoin legitimately is going to go to 100,000, what do you think Bitcoin Cash is going to do? Bitcoin Cash is going to cross 1,000 at least, right? We've seen this. If you overlay them, everything that's happened. There are hard forks of Bitcoin. Therefore, they are tied to Bitcoin. Okay? And so you're not going to find this major move in Bitcoin and have the forks remain valued by the street the way they're valued. This is not going to happen. And so when you look at the pattern of 2017 compared to 221, that's pretty much now, I believe, my opinion, as well as a few others, the closest thing we have to what Bitcoin looks like in 2021. And so if that remains true, you're going to have a repeat of that 2017 pattern right here at the end of the year. You're going to have that push to 2022. And so that's what you want to be looking at in your charts, starting to look at 217 and 221 and discern